I'd like to say thanks to our friends in Armstrong for coming out and covering tonight's game as well. We'll try to give you the dates and times when this game will be replayed so you can see the actual video. Oh, here, my executive producer, Jeff Corey, is asking for a pen. And he's writing hieroglyphics on a piece of paper. 2:30 Sunday. And Monday, he just was kidding about Monday. And Tuesday, jeez, he doesn't know. Just check your local listings on Armstrong. Okay, yeah, it'll be up on YouTube as well. So under hometown favorites, folks, Armstrong again, wonderful to work with them. And Cochranton is getting ready to take the court right now as they set up as a ritualistic early game congratulatory comments are exchanged. These teams are ready to face off. Got a good crowd underneath us, a little bit sparse across the way. I'm sure it'll fill in. Always a lot of activity out here in Cochranton, Pennsylvania. It's always amazing what's going on out here. Cochranton is going to go right to left on your radio dial. Saegertown left to right. And Saegertown's going to have service to start this matchup as the referees go over the ones and twos, checking out the rosters. Hopefully the authorities and lawyers will not have to be involved. And they will not, as we are ready to go. It's best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Games 1 through 4, first team to 25, must win by 2. They'll win the game. And the 5th game will be 15 points as Cochranton right to left drops down the first shot. Elsie Miller with a drop shot right to the middle of the paint. And Cochranton wins the first point as it's 1-0. And the Cochranton Cardinals with service as Kendall Miller, junior outside hitter, hits into the back row. Boy, and a dig up front and a line violation on Schlosser will bring the point over to Cochranton. And Miller now with the serve. Backcourt it goes. Schlosser hits it to the middle. And over it goes by Reynolds, and down it goes. And out of bounds. And Cochranton picks up their 3rd point. And again, right to left. Miller into the backcourt. Saegertown now, they got to get this over. They do. Into the net it goes, and a point will go to Cochranton. And Miller now on a nice run here. 4 serving 0 here in the first game. Good dig by Reynolds now. Schlosser sets near side. That's going to get over. Cochranton now got to punch it over. They do from midcourt. Schlosser, good save here to the near side. Oh, and Saegertown finds the net. DeLizio into the net. And point inside out. Cochranton Cardinals now 5 serving 0. And over it goes. That's tipped, and Saegertown gets the point. And Courtney DeLizio delivers for the Saegertown Panthers. Now Michaela Balog with the serve. Boy, Cochranton a little out of sorts here on the near side. Can't coordinate the effort. And now it's 2 serving 5. And as Joe Vilke's passing over beverages, I think, yeah, I just offered him a beverage. Yes. And here we go. And Cochranton can't connect. Kaylee Danielson flies her return shot long, and out of bounds it goes. And now Saegertown's going to take the point to side out now. 3 serving 5 here in the first. Again, Cochranton. Good set. Shot to the back. Schlosser now for Saegertown. With a set and a long shot by Reynolds. That's out of bounds, and side out goes Cochranton. And they'll get the point. Kayla Fryermuth, junior. Defensive specialist with the serve. In the middle goes Schlosser, just kind of playing team captain there right in the middle. An attempted hit by Reynolds. It goes out of bounds, and Saegertown drops another point. 7-3. Cardinals with the lead here. And a good serve into the back and a good return by Saegertown. They get it over. Scramble in the back court. They're going to call 2 hits, I believe. Yes, they are in Cochranton. And Courtney DeLizio. Or DeLizio. We'll get the pronunciation down here. She's going to have service for the Cochranton Cardinals. Cardinals now get it over and out of bounds. Boy, Saegertown having a hard time adjusting in the back court. And Cochranton taking advantage of that, dropping back right now. Elise Miller. With the serve. And Saegertown, they got one more chance to get that over. They do. Schlosser, nice job. Elise Miller now sets. Good job in the backcourt to defend. Oh, and thank you very much. Alyssa Dixon. Stern on the defense. Drops it right back down. 9 serving 4 now. Elise Miller. Good serve into the backcourt. Saegertown's going to have to do some work. They do. They get it over. Now a left-handed shot that's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Maria Amory. Let me get the pronunciation on that. Is that correct? Amory? Well, you guys are all from Cochranton. You should be able to help me out here.
Absolutely.
Amory, okay, yes. Yes. We have consensus in the booth. And McClymonds, she'll check in for Saegertown. And a side out back to Cochranton. And that's Alyssa Dixon with the serve, number 13. Boy, Schlosser again just hustling to get the shots. And a good save by Saegertown to keep it going. Big left-handed bat across the net, but returned by number 23, Haley Hess. And she's been busy for the Saegertown Panthers. Well, they called a violation on that. Wow. That's what happens when you look down. Oh, my goodness. Saegertown bench got some help. And still went off the hands of Becca McClymonds. 12 serving 5 right now. Kind of a knuckleball right to the middle. And a hard return into the net. It's Michaela Balig. And Saegertown, Justin Johnson's going to call times. 13-5. Saegertown with the, Cochranton with the lead over Saegertown. We're going to be right back. Hang in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to action here in Cochranton, Pennsylvania. And we had a trade-off of a few points here and there. 16-5 is where we're at right now. And Cochranton with the side out service. And that's going to be Alyssa Dixon now going right to left. And again, thanks to our good friends at Armstrong for helping to bring this game tonight. Oh, into the backcourt. Wow, that was on the line. That was close. But good patience paying off for Saegertown. Let's see if they can actually get some momentum going here. That's the problem. They've had the fight, just not the momentum. Well, that's 2 hits there, and they got away with one. Into the back, and wow. Maria Amory just put it down. Left-handed kill shot, I like that. And she'll have service here, 17 serving 6. Into the front court it goes. Oh, and a defense. And Schlosser goes up, accepts the Facebook friend request, and then rejects it. 18-6. Amory now waiting for the official whistle. It's very regal the way the referees do that. Wow, little help from the net, gets it over. Schlosser set far side. Into the backcourt it goes. Good job by Dixon to recover. That's going to fly out of bounds. And a side out Saegertown. And Haley Hess will go back for service for the Panthers. DeLizio checks in for DeLizio. 7 serving 18 here in the first game, and that's going to fly long. And that's the thing with the rally scoring. It kind of gets you. It is a make it, take it kind of program. In the olden days, you'd have to win service, and here's a good running serve, kind of a sinker ball. Boy, and a hard return from Miller from Cochranton. Far side it goes. Saegertown punches it over. Good job in the backcourt by Dixon. Oh, and that's staying in. That was just crazy. Kaylee Danielson puts it down. Junior, Cochranton, Pennsylvania. She'll get her name in the papers. Now 20 serving 7. And it's going to fly out of bounds, and Saegertown will pick up the point and the service. And Schlosser goes back right now. I tell you, she's a hustler. Number 9. And there we go. Saegertown picking up the point. Carly Schlosser, 5'4". Right-handed serve into the middle. Dixon up with it. They're going right to left again. Boy, and a good shot again. Kaylee Danielson putting it down for the Cochranton-Cardinals. Looks like the football team showing up out there. Customarily, their hats all turned backwards to symbolize their unity. The big punch into the backcourt. Good save by Cochranton. Miller gets it over. Oh, into the backcourt. Good save by Saegertown. They'll go far side with it. Punches it over. That's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Kayla Fryermuth. And out of bounds. And Saegertown, good hustle. And they're going to need a lot of momentum here, down by 11. Service, though, is with Saegertown, 10 serving 21 here in the first. And away it goes. Cochranton now over to Dixon. Little help from the net. Schlosser tried to serve that up, far side. Saegertown, cross court. Good dig by Reese. And of course, flying it over again. Kaylee Danielson having a nice game tonight. 22-10. Inside out. Cochranton Cardinals. Boy, and Dixon tried to defense a mulligan shot. And it went off the hands, and Saegertown will come up with a point. Now 11 serving 22. Still here in the first of this best of 5. Region 3 action. Saegertown going left to right. Good serve. Cochranton now with an opportunity. They'll punch it over. Good dig in the backcourt by DeLizio. Boy, and it goes for naught, and Saegertown will lose it out of bounds. Now 23. Serving 11. Into the net it goes. Oh, nope, the referee was holding things up here. He has something he doesn't like. I have no idea what that was. That's a break for Cochranton. It's like do-over. And a good serve into the backcourt it goes. Schlosser now again. Sets to the middle. Whoa, a little miscommunication between Hess and Mulligan. They'll have to talk it out later. Maybe connect on Messenger and say, hey, what's up with that? Now for the first game, 24-11. I'm sorry, 24-11. Cochranton with a lead. Oh, big wall of rejection. Up front, good job by Cochranton. Over the net, no. Stayed on Saegertown side, and down it goes, 25-11. Cochranton grabs the first game. Game number 2 of this best of 5. It's going to be coming up here in just a bit. You're tuned in to Lonnie Boy, Cool 101.7. Your home for greatest hits in local sports. And back to action here in Cochranton, Pennsylvania. We're right in the throes of a Region 3 matchup. My partner, John Swick, couldn't make it tonight. He's been tied up. Yes, not literally tied up. Yeah, that's right. He's a grown-up now. He's got things to do. I'd like to thank our friends at Armstrong as well. Jeff Corey, good to work with you again. A couple weeks ago, got to work with Kevin Tomney. We normally don't get along well enough to work a game together, so it was refreshing to actually see each other and not have an argument. Right now, Coach Johnson giving a little extra coaching up. Got a younger team there. They'll be around. Saegertown is always in the. They're always in the hunt. Tell you, the quality of Region 3 volleyball and sports. I absolutely love our county leagues. Now Cochranton, they're going to go left to right. Kendall Miller now with the serve, the junior. For Cochranton, Pennsylvania. Good job to slow it up. Dixon now is going to go back to her. Boy, a nice save attempt in the backcourt. Cammie Reynolds made a nice dive. It just came up short. Now one serving 0. Now Mulligan for Saegertown goes cross court. Dixon slows it up for Cochranton. Gives it a punch over to the middle. Saved by Schlosser. Into the backcourt. Nice job by Saegertown to keep this rally going. Oh, and a little miscue in the midcourt. Hessen Reynolds. And that gives the point right to Cochranton as Miller sets her third serve here in the second game. And a quick punch over and a nice job. Wait a second, how'd that, they call a line violation. They did, they called a line violation. I feel like I've just been robbed. I just made a good call and they go call a line violation? You do that to me. You know, Saegertown will get it back now. Michaela Balig with the serve. Good serve, Miller. Had to adjust to that one. Good work by Cochranton to keep that in play. Hess over to Schlosser now. Schlosser. She'll find Reynolds now. Set coming. Cochranton can't put it away. That was Amory. Now Hess gets it over. Set going to Miller. She finds a soft spot cross court. She's like, OMG. Hey, Cochranton comes up with a point. It's now 4-1. Cardinals taking the first game 25-11. Schlosser now mid-court. Wow! Dixon just unloaded but defended by DeLizio. Again, Dixon again slowed up by Reynolds this time. I'll tell you, Dixon, she's got a windmill cannon. Oh, and the pancake, the spatula went down. And a good save attempt by Fryermuth. But no dice. Saegertown, they come up with a point. Now DeLizio with the serve. Mid-court it goes. That was a good job by Mackenzie Fryermuth. No, what are they calling? 2 hits? Give me the 4 sign. 4 hits? Get clarification from Jeff Corey on that. He just shrugs his shoulders at me. That's all he does. Oh, and into the net it goes. Tough break for Saegertown going right to left here at the serve. Now Cochranton picks it up. They get the side out. Elise Miller with the serve. Boy, Schlosser's got to go a long way to track that down. She does. And a cross-court attempt by Saegertown to put it away into the net. And Cochranton takes it 6-3. And away it goes for the Cochranton Cardinals. Elise Miller, good serve again. Reynolds coming up with it. Stopped up front. And again, oh, she gets a roll off the net. Cochranton wants to call. They make a case. Litigation ended. Point Saegertown. And away it goes. Saegertown hits Miller into the back court. Dixon now, cross court. Good save by Saegertown. Reynolds going right to left, tries to kill it. It gets some net, and Cochranton will get the point. As Alyssa Dixon now sets up for the serve. Boy, Schlosser, good athletic move to get it over for Saegertown. Wow, what are they calling here? What was that call? Net. We just made a bunch of hand signals. No, number, oh, that's right, a number, okay. That was kind of odd. He's very dramatic, this referee. 9-4. He's doing a good job, though. He's letting me pick up on the hand signals. Some of them are so quick. I know George Schroeder does it just to avoid me. But 9 serving 4 right now. Miller tries to put it away. I got to separate him. That's Kendall Miller, number 9. Boy, set, that's in. And a good shot by Maria Emery. And Coach Johnson's going to call a timeout. Score is 10-4. Cochranton with the lead here in the second, already up 1, 25-11 in the first. They're going to try to roll through this second one. We'll be right back with more volleyball action here on Cool 101.7 and Armstrong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to action here on Cool 101.7, your home for the greatest hits of rock and roll in local sports. And, of course, home of the Area Shopper Morning Show. Be back on tomorrow, 6 a.m. bright and early. No eye crusties. We'll have combed hair and brushed teeth and ready to roll. And that's going to be off Saegertown as we get back into this matchup here in Region 3. Michaela Balig sees that goes off her hands and out of bounds, and Cochranton gets the side out and the service. And Hess, that's going to be off her hands. She says, my bad. And the serve will go to the Cochranton Cardinals. Maria Amory having a good night. Sophomore. Playing well here for the Cochranton Cardinals. Schlosser now set to Hess. Cross court it goes. Good save by Elise Miller. Oh, and down it goes. Falling right in front of Becca McClymans, and Cochranton again. A lot of unforced errors. I mean, that's been the name of the game in some cases, but you know, right now Cochranton is just playing steady volleyball. And again, that's off the hands. Cammie Reynolds and out of bounds. And Cochranton picks up the point. They're going left to right on your radio dial. If you could see them, they're dressed in red. Saegertown in their traditional dark blue. Saegertown right to left now. Reynolds puts one down. Oh, Mike, you know what? Correction. That was, that was Michaela Balig. Give credit where credit's due. That was a powerful shot. 6 serving 14, and into the backcourt it goes and out of bounds. And Dixon takes full responsibility. Now 7 serving 14 to get everything all sussed out here. And again, Saegertown going right to left. Haley Hess with the serve. Wow, Boomer again. That's her second in a row on her services that have gone out of bounds on the first serve. Now 15 serving 11. Now Mackenzie Fryermuth. Big left hand into the middle it goes. Right now Saegertown looking to find home for that. They don't. Tell you, DeLizio had the right idea, just not enough room. It falls about 2 feet out of bounds, and 16 serving 7. Cochranton now. Big left-handed shot coming up. Boy, Fryermuth, she's got that serve down. Into the middle goes Fryermuth, sets up front. Miller. And that's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Kaylee Danielson. She'll shoot that long cross court, and Saegertown will pick up the shot and the point. Eight serving 16, and that's out of bounds. And the Cardinals now have a 17-8 lead. Going into the net it goes. Tough shot by DeLizio. And Cochran's going to have a sub rolling in. Janice Comstock will be checking in for the Cochran Cardinals. Again, Kendall Miller. Good serve. Boy, a big shot again by Saegertown, and a good save by Fryermuth. Now Balig tries to get it over, has to save her shot. Good defense up front by Elise Miller. Oh, what a save in the back by Kayla Fryermuth. There's Fryermuth all over the place. Oh, the hard shot. Balig tries to put it down, and it goes long. Good patience in the backcourt by Kendall Miller, 19-8. Boy, a good save off the net by Schlosser for Saegertown. Left to right now, Cochran tries to put it down. Good job in the backcourt. Saegertown up with it now. Set opportunity for Cochran. Can't put it away. Good attempt by Comstock. Now that's going to be, they're calling it in, out. Calling it out. Now they're calling it in. You know, it's a 50-50 chance I'd get it right, and I finally did. I worked it out. I'd like to thank Joe for running the number 1 and 2. That's the turntables tonight for tonight's game. 19-9. Our normal board operator, Daryl, was unavoidably detained. That's right. Currently, he's being involved in an investigation about some missing Twinkies from Chuck Stopp's desk. Investigation continues, and so does the story. That's right. 20 serving 9 right now. And again, good job by Saegertown. Better job by Miller to get that over. Elise Miller, good touch. Now Saegertown returns. Hess! Oh, that's into the net off the hands of Amory. And Saegertown will pick up the point. Delizio. Now with the serve, 10 serving 20 here. We're in the second game. Now Elise Miller over the left. There's that big left-handed shot again by Emery. Hoffman now checks in for the Saegertown Panthers. 21-10. Elise Miller, the junior. That's right. If I'm not mistaken, there is literally one senior on this team, and that's Mackenzie Fryermuth, number 8. This team is 7-2 right now in conference. They're going to be around a while. They're going to get their names in the paper. They're going to have a returning class next year. It's going to be amazing. Boy, in the middle it goes and falls down, and Cochran picks up another point. 23-10. And away it goes. Good serve by Elise Miller. Schlosser now throws a softball right up to Janice Comstock, and a little bit of a miscue there. Unfortunately, it's all on video. 23-11. Now Saegertown with the serve, and a good job by both teams. Fryermuth now, Mackenzie type, gets it over. Oh, and a big hit. Slowed up by Comstock. Nice work. Kendall Miller gets it over. Set by Schlosser near side to Reynolds. Tries to pound it. Oh, and gets it off the hands of Elise Miller. And Saegertown looking good. Last couple points. 12 serving 23. I'm glad there was no video around when I played sports, that's for sure. People always ask me if I tape my shows. I'm like, no, that's called evidence. And here we are. Bailick now into the net, maybe touched back by Amory. Cochran will get the punt. 24-12. So we wait for a handoff here. We get it. I want to see if I got that correct. Is that Vincina? Vincina Reese with the serve. For the Cochran Cardinals, and a quick touch over. Mackenzie Fryermuth. Set. Kendall Miller tries to get rid of it. Schlosser's going to have to come back for Saegertown. Now Baylor gets it over. Oh, and finds a home for it near side. A sliding Kayla Fryermuth. Throws down the spatula. No pancakes for breakfast. 13-24 right now. Saegertown gets the service back and trying to stick in this one. Up front it goes. Miller. Oh, boy. Maria Emery just put that away. 25 13. That's the tail of the tape here in the second. We'll be back for the third game here in just a bit from Cochranton, Pennsylvania. Lonnie Boy hanging out with Joe Vilke. And, of course, our good friend Jeff Corey from Armstrong. He doesn't say much, my friends, but when he does, he gets right to the point. We'll be right back. Hang in there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for Joe to bring us back here, but we're still back with you on Armstrong. Make sure you check out Hometown Favorites. You can check out games like this, football, basketball, you name it. It's on Armstrong, and that's on your Hometown Favorites. That's what you get with cable. Try to get that with your satellite. Ain't gonna happen. Isn't that right, Jeff? That's right. He's got to pay me my royalties. That's right. He's pulling out the wallet. I'm sorry. I don't accept coupons. He's trying to pay me off in Long John Silver coupons. That ain't gonna happen. He gave me a quarter. All right, Saegertown. They're ready to take the court here. We're here in the third game. And we're ready to come back here on Cool FM as well for the simulcast. Get away from my drink, Jeff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the media timeout is over. We're ready to get back to work on the court here. Somebody won $46 on the 50-50. That's right. And if it was Gene Vilke, I think it was, because I seen him run out the door and push somebody over to get out to the car. So you throw $46 in front of Gene Vilke, he's going south. 1-0. Cochran with the lead here in the third. Into the backcourt it goes. Cochran now going right to left. Dixon winds up. It's off some hands. They get no call. It's going to go out of bounds. And Saegertown right now, 1-1. Could quite possibly grab the first lead they've had. Nope. It's going to be two serving one now. Cochran with the side out into the net it goes. That's what hurts you about the rally scoring. You get one chance. You literally make it, take it. You don't have to win service anymore. And it does speed the game up. Some games last 3-4 hours when oh boy. They go on forever. That's out of bounds now. Cochran is serving right to left on your radio dial. It's coming near side. Schlosser punches at it. That's going to be off the apparati, and that's not going to work. As Saegertown will lose the point again. Cochran in serving one. Hess now to Schlosser. Far side to Reynolds. Tries to find a good cross-court cut. Can't get it over the net. And Cochran will pick up the point again. 5 serving 1. Coach Johnson going to call a quick timeout. Do we need to take a break, Joe? Or? Yeah, we'll take a real quick break. We'll be right back. 5-1. We're in the third here. Cochran with the lead. Hang in there. And welcome back. We have a controversy going here. For 17 years I've been calling sports out here in Cochranton. Nobody's ever corrected me and said it's not Fire Move. It's Fire Myth. I'm going to go to Joe Vilke. I might have to find the, yeah. I mean, I don't want to, pronounce people's names correct, but seriously, are you just messing with me? Wow, unbelievable. Fire Myth. You're going to ask me to change that now after all these years. Jeez. Unbelievable. I mean, all kidding aside, it's been 10 years. 7-2, Cochranton now with the service. This is just like an epiphany here, like a bomb's been dropped on me. Does it hurt? It hurts. I pride my, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Saegertown. Cochranton will kick up the point. And Elise Miller, please tell me that's correct.
Yep.
Thank you, Henry. See, I always ask before I do it. I've never had anybody tell me otherwise with Fire Move.
It's really annoying. Yep.
And it's out of bounds off of Cochranton. Saegertown will pick up the point. Checking in is Lexi Moore for Cochranton. Elise Miller checking out. Number 5 with service going left to right. Kaylee Mulligan for the Panthers now 3 serving 8 here in the third. Cochranton up 2-0. They're going to come a long ways to get that. Amory does get it over. Reynolds, far side, and Dixon and Mackenzie Freiermuth. See, I want to get a third opinion on that. I still think I'm being messed with. And Joe gets a mustard hot dog delivered. Unbelievable. 8 serving 4. Oh, wow, what a big hit by Dixon. And Stevens now going to check in for Saegertown as Mulligan gets a breather. Now Dixon with the serve for the Cardinals. Mid-court, Schlosser now sets far side to Reynolds. And that's going to be off the inside of the net. Point going to go to the Cochranton Cardinals. See, that's why I can't believe no one's ever corrected me on that before. Wow, and off the hands of Reynolds. Yeah, the point's going to go back to Cochranton, 10 serving 4 now here in the third game. Good serve and a good dig by Saegertown. And out of bounds it goes. Shot too long by the Panthers. 11 serving 4 right now. As Dixon will take up service. Wow, it's like a split finger fastball, isn't it, Checkers? He agrees with me. And down it goes and out of bounds. 13 serving 4. And Coach Johnson's going to call another quick timeout. And we're going to take a real quick break here. We'll be back 13-4. Cochranton Cardinals with the lead.
And that wasn't the right.
And we're back here on Armstrong waiting for our friends to catch up on Cool. We'll get there in a second. Yeah, Cochranton will pick up the point 14-4. It was absolutely correct. Freiermuth is the correct way to pronounce it. I tell you, just find out things every day. And Schlosser right now. Stevens is going to shoot that long and into the hallway. Lucky Fan's going to go home with a souvenir. And Joe Vilke's about ready to drop the hand of thunder, signifying his time to return to talk right here on Cool. Into the middle it goes. And Cochranton being challenged up front. And back to action here on Cool 101.7. Schlosser tries the skyhook. Picked up neatly by the Cochranton Cardinals. Oh, into the backcourt it goes. And they took a swat at it. There's Maddie Stevens. Tried to make the connection. Now 16 serving 4. Now Stevens again. Oh, gets called off by Schlosser. And Hess gets it over now. Front court. Where's it going? Freiermuth. And I feel better now that I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Near side it comes. Cross court shot. Good job by McKenna Needler. Get some game action here in Cochranton. Boy, and Amory right to the middle. 17-4. Cochranton just commanding a lead right now. Names are going to get in the paper. There's going to be extra juice boxes for everybody and celebrations all through the Cochranton area and parts of Carlton, Pennsylvania. The suburbs of Utica, Pennsylvania. 18-4. 18-4. Well, that's going to go far side, and Saegertown can't come up with it. Tell you, Cammie Reynolds playing her heart out tonight. For Saegertown, just coming up a little bit short here and there, and here's a good shot again. Reynolds gets a nice shot over. Boy, and a good near side shot. Taking the baseline. McKenna Needler sent it right down the line and came up with the points. 20 serving 4 now. As Dixon drops back for the serve. See, we'll get that split finger fastball. Schlosser now sets to, whoa, boy. Wasn't fooling around there. Haley Hess said, I've seen enough. Took the shot, got the point. And the side out. Cammie Reynolds now with the serve. Good serve. Better dig into the back. Kayla Freiermuth did a great job getting that shot together. Into the backcourt. Now Cochranton just 4 points away for closing the chapter here in Cardinal Country. Wow, and the shot went off the hands of Balick, and it went right off the net, and down it goes. Cochranton now 22-5. Emery with the serve. Into the middle goes while Reynolds got a little tied up with her teammate, Olivia Hoffman. 23-5. And Cammie Reynolds. In the middle, Schlosser now. Oh, tries a quick sky hook over. It was a good idea. They've been setting to the far side off that shot. Schlosser trying to mix it up a little bit, just caught too much net. Now 24-5. And Stevens up front. Schlosser now into the middle. Stevens again. Boy, connects with a great shot and puts it away. Delizio checking back in for Saegertown. Haley Hess now with the serve. 6 serving 24. Just been a tough match here tonight for these young ladies. Like I said, they'll be back and they'll be stronger. No worries about that. Saegertown always a good fighting program. All the way across the board. Schlosser now double hit. Oh, Reynolds tries to make the save and out of bounds it goes, and that'll wrap it up. 25-13. He goes 25-11 in the first, 25-13, 25-13. Cochranton Cardinals, they're going to go 8-2 in region, and that'll drop Saegertown one more down to 4-6. And that'll do it here for D10 volleyball action here on Armstrong and Cool 101.7. Your Cochranton Cardinals, 3-zip winners over Saegertown. Lon Wilson, Jeff Corey, Joe Vilke, and a whole host of folks up here in the booth. We'll talk to you next time, folks. Have a great evening.